lot of people will get.
Damn it! It ended. I was trying to keep it. I was trying to keep it on the same thing, but I couldn't get it in time. So it's a new stream. Oh well. Can't be helped.
Fine.
Part 2, I guess.
As long as you're having a good time.
I just hate when it splits it up into 2 fucking parts. That's just annoying.
You can carve materials off of small monsters as well.
Not a Chatacabra.
You fight Ray Dow?
No. It shows him fighting a, what's this thing called? A new Udra?
Ooh.
Yeah.
New Udra is not a Chatacabra.
New Udra? Well, that's cool.
It's essentially a giant squid covered in oil.
Should he be fighting it?
No, he's not fighting it, but it's like glitched.
Oh, okay. Nice.
The quest shows the symbol of the thing.
Okay.
I was like, why is he fighting a new Udra? That doesn't make any sense.
Right, one of them errors.
He's gonna die.
Error.
That sounds kind of blatant. Apexy. Hold up.
Well, it's the apex of a certain area, yeah.
Yeah, we ain't in that area. That shit just shows up. I mean, that's kind of funny. That is something Hunter will do. Some fucking, like, what the fuck is that shit? You definitely like fucking Black Diablo showed up randomly. What the fuck is that? I'll fight it. It's terrible. And you should not be. Yeah, Hunter's funny. It used to do that. It's funny like that. Like, oh, this monster is just here, and you stumbled upon it. Dope. Should be fighting it, just like the demo. Should you be fighting Ray Dow first? No. Did I? Yes.
I mean, you could win with the basic equipment. It'll just
I know.
It just take time.
I've seen this rodeo before.
I've played these games before.
The fucking old Tiger X. What
are you fighting that Chatacabra for?
I saw it and I just started swinging. I'm trying to.
It's an investigation.
There was an optional thing, and the Powerflies led me to it.
I have 100% fought Kushala. I definitely.
Yeah, it sounds
fought it for like 40 minutes.
You're doing like 3 damage.
It's optimal, but it was bad. I had a scat bow, and like I didn't even know scat bow was not good. It doesn't even exist.
What is it?
So it used to be. No, it's not
That's
Dookie.
what I thought immediately.
So the bows used to, instead of like every bow has every shot now, or there's different shot per charge. There used to be specific type of bows with specific. So there's like a pierce bow, there's a scatter bow, and then you have the rapid. So the rapid was the norm because those are the normal shots or whatever they call it, normal shot. Pierce bow was not ideal against every monster because some monsters was just like the size of your thumb. So pierce bow would count up to 3 or 4 arrows, and that's where you got the damage. So if you're shooting something head on and it pierces once, then you're doing like no damage. But if you're fighting,
it's like 1 damage, yeah.
Or you do the damage one time. But if you're fighting, so like my way is like I was a pierce bow main, but the play style was the same way. You would shoot Rathalos across the wings. You wouldn't shoot them head on. You could shoot them head on because it would sometimes go like head, body, tail. Like that's like it would hit 3 times, but you kind of you'd have to line up the shot to make sure you can't shoot it in the foot. You can't shoot it in like the body or anything. You kind of, or I would like stand on the side and shoot it along its wings. Like that's kind of the way you would get the like we go 1, 2, 3, 4 type shot. That's the way you kind of got the damage. But again, that's kind of a very unique kind of play style. Whereas rapid would just be 3 arrows, like it would shoot like a ball, like in a spherical area. So it was like the most consistent kind of bow, but it would lack the damage. And then the scat bow would shoot like 5 arrows right. It was like a shotgun, so like 5 arrows right in front of you. So you literally had to be like really close to the monster, but not too close, but not too far. Because if you were too far, the arrows would fall off or just wouldn't hit. But if we were like, you know, it has something called critical distance. So like, if you're like right in its face, you're also doing no damage. So to me, the scat bow was like the worst one because I'm like, you got to be in the monster's face. And I was just like, if you're with a bow, I'm like, why the fuck am I close? I would use any other weapon. But it was like a middle kind of distance. I didn't know that. So I just beat Arathi and got the scat bow. So it was the strongest bow I had. So I would, you know, charge it and it would shoot arrows right in front of you. But I found this little ledge spot where the monster couldn't hit you. So anytime I would fight a monster in that level, I would just go to that. It was a cheat. It was a little cheesy spot.
I was just, that like, mean a little. It's huge.
So I would fight, you know, Tiger X there. I would fight Garga there. I would fight, you know, Rat. So like there was certain monsters that I could get the part early because of that little ledge point. And it would take like 40 minutes, but I was because the scat bow was fucking terrible. It did like fucking 3 damage, but the monster didn't hit me. So I was like, all right, let me just sit here and do that.
I mean, I get
but
it.
It worked.
It's like playing a Souls game and doing something cheesy and then going like, it's like the game's already cheesy against me.
Absolutely. The fuck? I'm getting hit. You find the exploit, yeah. And that's the thing. It was a very old buggy game, but yeah, it's the exploit that I got. It's what I had. Because because I didn't understand the bow. I'm like, why the fuck are you running? Because like you had the worst fucking defense, and like you had to aim and do all this shit. I was just like, I like the bow, but I'm like, this is impossible. The fuck am I fighting regular shit with a bow? So I was doing that for a while, but then I had to learn how to fucking do this shit. I had to learn how to actually like clear monsters because that little ledge wasn't fucking helpful. So then you had to fight Kuchai. It was terrible. It's a very rough learning curve because then when you fought the solid, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing nice with the bow. His wing shit would bounce the arrows. So I was just like, all right, I can't hit this motherfucker. But then you realize,
bounce the arrows?
Yes.
I've never
literally
seen
every
time arrows get like fucking bounced off.
It would bounce back at you, or it would just deflect and hit the ground. This whole Hunter was fucked up. Yeah. That was the thing. So you're literally fighting this shit, and you're shooting it, and nothing's working. I was just like, well, this is a monster you shouldn't figure out. But the game teaches you in other ways. All right, cool. This is not for me. So I would, you know, pick the longsword because, you know, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? Then you realize, oh, if I hit the head, you know, I'm not fucking bouncing or I'm not fucking flailing and getting blasted by the wind blast. Okay, so when you use the bow, you can't use the scat bow because the arrows go every fucking way, and they bounce back. They would literally bounce back and do damage to you, which I don't think I've seen in a Hunter Sim.
I don't think that's a
like
thing.
You're literally doing damage to yourself. And sometimes you get like a crit shot, and you crit yourself. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was fucked up. So I noticed that if you hit the head, the arrows didn't bounce. I'm like, oh, okay. So I would get a rapid bow. So now you understand. Oh, let me try different types of the same weapon. So you do the rapid shot. So if you line up the shots correctly, you can hit the head and it doesn't send the arrow back. You're gonna be there a long time because one, you're fucking not supposed to be fighting this shit, but at least you kind of understand. And he's still fucking doing wind blast, which is extra fucked up because
not holding back.
He's still a fucking elder, and it's still the fucking early game. This is basic mode too. And if you fight him in the snow, the fucking snow would carry, and then you get that fucking frost snowball shit. It was great. It was a lot of fucked up shit. It was actually very Dark Souls adjacent, but you didn't die. It was a lot of inconveniences, but I'm like, oh, that makes sense. If you do a fucking tornado ball blast, it would pick up the snow, which turns it into a flying snowball that will do half your damage and leave you fucking in a snow debuff state. while the fucking air dragon's coming at you. Like, all right, so you're learning all that, but then you're also learning how to hit it. So that's how I got really good at fighting Kushala, because I'm like, okay, this is where the weak spot. I know these. I've been fighting Kushala for years. So like every time he comes in, like, yes, okay. That's like my most that's my rival, because I had to learn early with this impossible fucking task how to beat this fucking dragon with my bullshit ass equipment.
Hey, this game has something similar to the snow. It's a pin, and it's in the form of ice.
Okay. Yeah. So you're like covered in a snowball?
Yeah, you're pinned to the ground in ice, and essentially you have to wiggle the stick to get out.
Yeah.
And before the monster capitalizes on the fact that you can't fucking move.
Yeah. That's the old. There you go. That's the old mechanic. That's from like Freedom 2. But the problem was it would be an ice ball, and like all of your inputs would be X'd out. So all you could do was roll and like kind of wiggle, and you have like a slow walk. So you're like literally covered. Yeah, you could. You're like but you're like, you know how you're carrying an egg? Like that's kind of like the walk speed you're doing.
Dude, at least you can move. In this game, if you get hit with the ice pin, you can literally only wiggle. You can't move. You can't action. You can't swing. You can't do anything.
That sounds fun.
You have to wiggle to get out. And the one thing that does it is a giant goddamn ice dragon.
There you go. So, you know, return to form. Which is funny because they actually had an item that you could drink and it would break the ice immediately. But again, that's some random advanced shit. Like if you're scrolling through, which is funny because like if you're just scrolling through randomly like a fucking madman, you would notice that, oh, I could use this fucking, it was like a weird drink that you could use that only did that. So if you happen to have that shit on you, that was your way around it.
Kind of sounds like you had to have it if you were going to go into this fight with this thing.
If you're a smart person, then yeah, you would prepare items.
I mean, I always carry around, I always have 10 nullberries on me.
Yes. So it was basically the nullberry, but it was its own specific ice version. If you're in an ice ball, if you're in a mud ball, that was like what it was for. But now nullberry kind of the universe again, quality of life universal.
It's not really universal because nullberry doesn't do shit to you with like sleep. Getting pinned in the ice, nullberry's not going to help. Nullberry just helps anything that's considered a blight. Which, by the way, I still find water blight and fire blight to be the most confusing of the blights. Because fire blight is just you're on fire.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm on fire.
Water blight.
Water blight is you're just wet.
Yeah, it feels bad. you have wet socks suck, bro.
You're not just wet, you're uncomfortably wet.
Yeah, super drippy. It's just in your knees.
Where are you going right now?
I don't know where I'm going.
He's wandering too close to the edge of the map at the moment, and I guess that's what happens when you get that close to it. It's just an infinite sandstorm.
Fucking sandstorm looks terrible. Why are you going toward it, bro?
As I head towards the forest, I don't know what direction that is. I'm just picking a direction and going there.
It gives you a marker on your map. Open your map, dude. I'm like looking at it.
Look, Barry's trying to do old hunter. He's just figuring shit out.
He's just looking around. All right. I mean, that's fine.
Eyeball it.
That's fine.
Oh, that looks like where we're going. Start up the force. You take Uber Eats. Hold on.
Uber Eats is probably the best option, but they're all fucking expensive.
Nah, they all suck. I got Seamless today, and like, it was just like $10 in fees. I was like, how?
That's why you do Uber Eats.
That's Uber Eats. At least you get like
the deals. I could say, bruh.
Yeah,
crazy deals. Shake Shack always has buy one get one free, so I got like 2 burgers. Look,
nice.
I'm like, y'all sure you don't want to do this?
We got Charlie's Phillies.
3 burgers. No, it's like $10. I'm like, oh shit. So literally $20 worth of food, fucking $10. Like, okay. Y'all really want motherfuckers to order? Okay.
They got that. They have that subscription thing too, the Uber One, that gives you credit for shit. So you're still spending mad bread, but there's discounts over time.
It helps because it'll be like, I remember I bought something for like 30 and like it was like 15 and saving $15. I'm like, all right, that's $30 I don't gotta spend. I'll spend the 15.
Yeah,
food anyway.
and then the buy one get one free. Those are clutch too.
It's stupid. Especially I'm on the road, about to get one.
That's like 2 meals.
Where the fuck am I? I'm in Westchester. Fucking know where I'm at. I'm in White Plains.
I know where that is.
I don't. No, that's fine. I wasn't there for you.
It's a little above Yonkers. It's like the next town or next county over.
I mean, that's what it is. Stanford. Whatever Stanford.
I need to beat something up that's tempered.
What?
What?
No. I'm in fucking Connecticut. I didn't know. Okay.
You're waiting.
I'm in the White Plains and I'm in Stanford. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you say, world. I just live here.
This thing is fucking tempered. Let's do it.
Do it.
The tempered monsters, they don't fuck around, man. Don't get hit by them.
Don't get hit.
The high rank equivalent to G, but they don't have the G health or damage. But it's cool because like tempered was the fix for worlds when they needed something harder, I guess.
In G rank,
but it was only the elders.
They had tempered monsters in G rank, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, after, yeah. But like tempered was like in the middle before you could get G rank. So.
Well, there was tempered high rank, and then it became tempered G rank after that at one point, which those like tempered black Nergigante was fucking death.
One shot city, yeah. And that's like tempered G rank. That's G. That's G rank. That's normal G rank. I know we added all these fucking super deluxe extra hyper combos, but that's like Capcom special. Fucking hyper edition. No, that's just G rank. G rank is fucking red. There's mad fucking, and that's where you get like the subspecies and shit. None of y'all fought the red Kezu, right?
No.
I think I did.
Rezu was fucking terrible. Rezu was terrible. Fucking Konga's back. I don't know if you've heard of the purple Konga. Purple Konga was a fucking nightmare.
Kongalanga?
Yes. Did you fight the purple one?
No, that one is not in the game.
God. It would eat a giant mushroom, and then, it would just do fart fucking apocalypses. It was terrible.
Dude, when I first fought the Konga in this game, I was like, this is interesting. And then the first thing it did when the fight started was fart in my face. I was like, okay, this is what this is going to be, okay.
And you would get the stink debuff. It was terrible.
You can't use healing items.
Yeah, I know.
That sucks.
The stink debuff.
The only thing you could do if you got it was you needed a deodorant to get rid of it.
Yep, Dio. Exactly.
Dio Brando.
Yes. This was great. Yes, the purple Konga would have a giant mushroom. It was great. Because you know how he carries a mushroom? It would have a giant fucking mushroom, and it would eat the giant mushroom, and it was just fucking Wario City. It was crazy.
Wario City is crazy.
It was a fucking fight. Apocalypse. It was part apocalypse.
I'm pinned.
It would send you into the air. It would one shot you or you would get debuffed. It was too. It just kept running. Yeah, it was a lot. It was great.
There's one thing that I'm fighting. It has a Fatalis fucking super move.
Ooh.
Where if you don't get behind an ice wall, you die.
Absolutely. Oh, the Alatreon special. I love it.
Yeah, Alatreon. Yeah, that. Basically does Alatreon shit.
Love it. I love it. People were so fucking mad. Oh, that's not fair. No, bitch, you gotta learn to fight. That's the shit. He was like, because they expect I'm gonna just blast my way through. You can blast your way through. Literally with blast, like the blast weapons were broken, so that was like clearing everything with fucking blast weapons. You need elements.
Blast
So you had
weapons
to.
are not that broken in Wilds, honestly. They exist and they're good.
That's
What
good.
they are. But like, as a sword shield user, I tend to gravitate towards elements than anything else.
Yeah. That's
And
good.
I mostly use dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon element seems to be, like for endgame, seems to be the most effective.
Yep, that's good.
Because a lot of the bigger enemies are basically weak to dragon.
Great.
But you can use other shit. I mean, like, you know, if they got a fire weakness and you got like 325 fucking fire on your weapon, then by all means, use fire.
That's good. Well, that's the thing. Like especially for world element, which is fucking pointless. And blast was so fucking over everything that it's like it literally took over. And then they added fucking blast bragaditos. So I'm like, okay,
Oh,
the blast
no.
is even better.
Bragadios
I was like,
meals.
They got raging bragadios, so the blast was fucking literally fucking zero type. That shit was type 0, bro. That shit was a tier 0 format. Where 80 monsters just get blasted to death.
The thing also, man, Iceborne for some reason, like in high rank, blast was 150 damage, and it was like, all right, you know, that's fine, I guess.
But no,
yeah, but that's not a lot. It's an okay amount. But then in G rank, it for some reason it gets a buff to 300 damage.
300 damage, and then you had fucking the bragadios would buff the blast. It was crazy. And then you have fucking bombardier. It was
Bombardier.
You could eat for bombardier. This shit would do like 450. I'm like, yo, all the time. I'm just like, yo, blast is literally taking over. And Hunter said, okay, we literally solved the problem. Here's the next monster, which is a black. He's the fucking sleeping. I let Trayan is a black dragon. Like that is a fucking a walking calamity. That shit is not Fatalis, but it's Fatalis. It's Fatalis in a different way. And like people were like, oh, they were just expecting to clear the shit. And they were like, oh no, it's artificial difficulty, blah blah blah. I can't do it. I hate element, blah. And it was like people were fucking review bombing the shit. I'm like, no, this is fucking Hunter. You got to adapt and learn the fight. You can't bring the same shit everywhere.
You need
like
element, but you can't switch in world. You can't switch element between, right? So how would you even manage if you only hit one element?
So you had to. So it was the way you had to fight it. So you had to. It was a damage check. You had to do. So you had to bring the weapon it was weak to, and it had 3 phases. So like say like you would either fight the ice version start or the fire version.
Yeah, but how would you know which version it is?
You select the quest. Again, this more prep instead of people just jumping in. You actually had to kind of prep for them.
So when you select the quest, it tells you which version it is.
This is the fire version, yeah, or the ice version. I think by default it's the fire version, and like the ice one. It's a so like they had the guild version, and then they had like a event version. So like
you bring water basically. If it's fire, you bring water.
You bring ice. So the thing is, when you bring the fire, you bring the ice, but it switches elements. So it'll go fire, dragon, ice. So the fire, you got to do the damage. The ice, you have to break the horn. If you break the horn, it doesn't switch, or it reduces the damage of the Eschaton Judgment. If you don't do enough damage, Eschaton Judgment one-shots the whole team. If it one-shots the whole team, that's the end of the play.
That's it. Well, yeah.
Damn.
You just go back in.
So you had to learn, okay, 1, you had to bring the white weapon. 2, you had to learn the fight and do enough damage to the horn to break the horn. Once you break the horn, then there's phase, then you survive the Eschaton Judgment. That's phase 1. Phase 2, you gotta either break the second horn, you break the second horn, and you stop it from switching. If you break the second horn, it can't switch elements anymore. And it stays dragon or it stays fire or whatever. Then your weapon kind of does whatever. That's the phase of the fight people don't want to do all these steps. They just want to fucking run it, blah, blah, kill it, boom, boom, bam. No, you had to learn the phase, and you had to be able to survive. So not only do you have to bring maximum armor, you had to bring, so there was like ways around it. Like if you huddled together and everyone dropped that healing pod, whatever, that helped.
Yeah.
So you had to kind of, it was a coordinated team effort. If you're fucking everyone's still swinging,
That it sounds like a raid type of
It is a
fight.
raid.
So
it was yeah. People got annoyed because I just want to fucking solo shit with my blast weapon that's carried me the whole fucking time.
but this is like
I have to learn. I'm review bombing the game.
This is an end game fight, right?
Yes.
Was the last
So how are you getting mad that the end of the game isn't easy?
They were mad. They didn't want to learn. It is like this is the worst thing ever.
That's crazy.
It was a beautiful thing because it's so fucking polarizing. I'm like, this is what the fuck it is, and this is great because the old Alatreon old Alatreon was fucking terrible, and this is a new version. Old Alatreon didn't have Eschaton Judgment. Eschaton Judgment was fucked up. It's kind of like it's similar to the Meteor, like the Meteor, the Behemoth.
Yeah.
Except the Behemoth, you just hide behind the Meteor. Eschaton Judgment, you had to understand what the fuck was going on, and everyone.
You had to hide behind Comet. You had, but the thing is, it didn't just do the Comet. You had to do enough damage that it summoned the Comet. If it didn't summon the Comet and then it casted Meteor, you would die.
You would die, exactly. So y'all had that before,
and it was
yeah,
and it didn't matter where in the level you were. Like you couldn't run 3 areas over; the Meteor still gets you.
Right. Eschaton Judgment it's similar. It's basically you've seen this before. It's that, except there's no Meteor. And you have to understand, like, okay, let's all sit down. If you all sit down and you all pop the healing, whatever bubble boy shit, you can maybe survive it. Like the way
it didn't just do one. It just didn't do like a single hit. It did multiple hits that drained you slowly.
Exactly. The initial blast was a lot, but then it would just kind of keep going. So it would go boom, 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 boom. But if you time it right, you could, pop a potion as you're losing. Like maybe if you get like maybe half health, pop a potion, you can survive it. Maybe somebody might die, but the whole team doesn't die, is the point. And also if you take the horn out, it doesn't do as much damage. So if you're never breaking the horn, Eschaton Judgment's killing you every time. It's wiping the team every time.
Artificial difficulty.
It's harder. It's the worst thing ever. I can't. I'm like, no. If you learn you gotta understand what it is. And they're telling. Well, they didn't tell you right away, but you know how the NPCs be talking this shit.
Yeah.
They say, hey, break the horn. Hey, prepare all this other stuff. They're telling you what the fuck to do. But I'm just trying to blast rocket fucking longsword my way through the fucking because I'm the fucking main character.
Here's the interesting thing though, with the way that Wilds works. You could have that fight again, and it would be a little bit more involved because now that you could bring 2 weapons to a fight.
There you go.
You could bring your dragon weapon, and also knowing that he has a fire weapon, knowing he could turn into ice, right? You can switch mid-fight. You could just get on your mount and switch.
There you go.
There would really be no excuse to not having the elements you need.
Absolutely. And that's like the whole thing. It would be great because now you can actually keep the damage. There's a damage check. You can keep the damage up. Because when you're in, you could just pick the weakness, and then when it goes to dragon form, you just bring out the dragon weapon and then continue.
Right. You just could switch between as needed.
Got something in mind?
Great. But that's my thing. I'm like, yo, Alatreon is like the first actual gate. It's like, okay, you're not just gonna fucking run through this thing. It's a black dragon.
I mean,
Black
games also
Dragon's got a music.
We don't really know what they're gonna do yet.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know
I'm
what
excited.
they're gonna bring to in the future. Like I think the first major update is in April.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because like they're releasing multiple mods. Yeah, right. Because they had like a release schedule, right?
I haven't checked, but I know they bring Mitsu in, and I think right now, like they're focusing a lot of their attentions on fixing the issues with the PC version.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, I heard AOEs, but they be having patches.
It depends on who you ask. Like everyone has their own definition of what's unplayable, right?
That's true because everyone was killing.
To bite the bullet and get the Steam Deck version. Just burn the 60, whatever.
Everyone was killing.
I heard the Steam Deck version is just not good at all.
I know, but that's gonna be the have to. That's just what it is, man.
Everyone was killing Scarlet and Violet because like the beginning had like terrible frame rates, but like aside from that one cutscene in the school, I didn't really see a problem with the game. So,
I mean, like frame rate wise, it was pretty much locked at 30, and it wasn't going to get much. It wasn't going to get any better than that. And yeah, this given the size of the game on, the Switch's hardware, it was pretty fucking functional, honestly.
I'm saying, like, what were you expecting? This is Nintendo we're talking about. They compared to what they could have done, they kind of knocked it out the park.
I mean, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, right there. Massive worlds, and they run just fine.
This is Game Freak. I don't have high expectations.
And from what I hear, Spinza told me this, that on the first party Nintendo games, the frame rate's uncapped. So which means when Switch 2 comes out, a lot of those games are probably going to be up at 60 FPS.
That's good. I do want to see what the Pokemon games, and I don't have Tears of the Kingdom, but I do have Breath of the Wild. I would like to see how they play on better hardware. They probably look amazing.
I mean, they got Xenoblade X coming out this month.
Nice.
And I feel like it's probably gonna look fine on the Switch, but I know that they have Switch 2 involved, like in mind with it. I don't know if you ever played Xenoblade X, but it's huge. Like as far as the world goes, massive.
I don't think I played X.
Yeah, big fucking game. And you get a mech.
Oh wait, that's the one for the Wii, right?
Yeah, you eventually get a mech.
Fucking love that. I mean, it was a great. Oh, Bird, that had the potential to be Phantasy Star 1 2.0, but that fucking online multiplayer was ass.
Which one are you talking about?
It's literally a beautiful fucking game, but you can't play it with. So it would have this weird fucking 30-second. You're in a fucking insane asylum room. And then you gotta like clear mobs. I'm like, why can't we just be in the world with people? It literally would have been like the perfect game.
What game?
Xenogear something.
Oh, Xenogears. I'm talking about Xenoblade, man.
Oh, okay.
Xenoblade X on the Wii U.
He might be confusing it because if he's talking about the Wii U game, I think he's talking about X.
Oh, Wii U. It was for the Wii U, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was one of them, but it was the biggest fucking disappointment of my life. I'm like, bro, this fucking open world was amazing. You could be you had like some
probably the same game. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
Eventually, you get a mech, and I got to the point where I had a mech and it could fly, and I was just flying around.
You could fight with it, and there were bosses in the air. I'm like, it was great.
Yeah, and like they made the game where they knew people would just be flying around, so they put like creatures in the air, and some of them like you just and like there'd be random instances. There'd be random instances where you're like level 20 flying around in your mech, and then you just encounter a level fucking 80 boss, and it's like, why is this here?
And the music starts like, oh shit!
Dun, 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 dun.
It's like, why is this here?
Bro, you remember like when you started the WoW area and like you would just walk in like a level 45 Onyx, like shit like that. Like you could stumble upon shit like, and I'm like, this is great. Like a level 30 fucking crab bullshit wiping your team. Like, oh no. Was it fucking crustal bullshit? Level 30 crustal wiping the team. Like, get me out of here.
Yeah, like what the hell is this doing here?
You gotta do.
Xenoblade is kind of known for that. It's like an old Xenoblade games. When you're just kind of wandering the field, you'll randomly see like you'll be like level 10, and you'll look in the distance, and there's like a level 60, and you're like, what's that? What's that doing there? I'm not going near that.
Avoid it.
And it wasn't like a Monster Hunter type game where there's like a skill base. No, it's target acquired in numbers. There's no dodge.
You would fucking die. Yep. No, great. Terrible, but great. Yeah, there was no hope. It was, no.
No,
With
you got
Hunter,
to
you could
spot it.
probably never. You could dodge and not get hit and do no damage, but you could still kind of clear it in 15 minutes, maybe.
Maybe.
This shit,
Sure.
no, he's gonna want that.
No, you just get one shot, and the whole, and then it'll
You know,
just.
you know,
It's no reason to throw caution to the wind.
Clear it, maybe.
ain't clear shit.
Water is
Clear you.
No,
But,
you're fucking avoid it. That's what you're doing. You're avoiding
yeah,
it. Wait until you're like
Get the fuck
2
out of here.
levels lower or something.
Why don't we follow
the Mhm. water
back to its
And even then,
Fight it. It's level 40, you're level 10. Like, no, what? Absolutely, but it exists. That's the thing. It exists. Like, it's part of it. You know? If you choose to engage, you know what the fuck going on.
well, it was also like a natural wall too. So like instead of having to build like a video game wall, you just you stick a big monster there that murders you.
Great. Beautiful game design.
It's like
Which is why I asked for to the water. I'm like, you could fight this level 40 Onyx. You might even catch it. If you catch it, you got level 40 that won't listen to you. But you know,
I was
you
gonna
got
say
it.
it's not gonna listen to you.
You know,
You got badges.
This is the place.
What that is.
Yeah, no badge.
Could you signal the support team?
In a bad.
Can't control me.
Heck yeah, I ain't listen to you, Dad.
Oh shit.
Dad.
What the fuck?
Shake Shack it is, man. Oh shit, what's the diner meat? Homemade soup, the fuck out of here.
Pop up camp. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, the pop-up
Yeah.
camp. So like in this game, instead of like finding a camp and having to go back and sending someone to build it, you can just build it right there.
Nice.
But depending on
That's
the
a
area
pop-up
it's in, it could either be a dangerous area, an insecure area, or a safe area. If it's a safe area, yay. If it's a dangerous area, a monster could walk by and destroy it.
Nigga, what the fuck? Who building up in my neighborhood?
Dude, I walked up to one of my camps once and watched, you know, the chicken thing you fought earlier, Berg?
Yeah.
That I fought with you?
Yeah.
I walked up to one of my camps and I just saw it just flatten one of my camps in front of me. I was like, really?
Little motherfucker.
Alright.
Niggas like, yo, fuck this shit.
But no,
In my area.
I hunted the shit out of it afterwards.
I bet you want to destroy my camp. I'm gonna destroy you.
In front of me.
Breaking my
Did
shit.
it. Did it in front of me.
He's like,
I'm a huff. I'm a puff. I'm gonna blow your house down.
What he did.
get this bullshit off my lawn.
Let's keep looking.
This bullshit about my face.
What's this? I don't think it's from a Doshaga.
There's a bunch of courses.
Yep, that's not bad. Saving $16 on his order. But it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to give him free, the fuck?
If they do destroy your camps, though, you don't have to worry. Like after like, I think 10 minutes, they come back.
Oh,
or you
okay.
can pay, or you could pay guild points to rebuild them quickly. But you don't even have
Stick
to.
together. I'm sure we'll find something here. Let's stick together. I'm sure we'll find something here.
Here's to you.
With temper
No,
grapple,
yeah.
I think it's a jerk.
But it's good. Like I said, my thing is my only gripe with the conveniences or the quality of life is it makes shit memorable. Like I remember the inconveniences because I got through, and I just want everyone to be able to have stories they can share. If they're having a good time, they're having a good time. But a lot of it is, you know, through difficulty, it's where you kind of harden and you kind of build the experiences and shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I
Let's stick together.
champion G rank so much because it literally feels impossible. It's literally the worst shit. But when you get good at it, it's like, oh, okay, you get better in
Interesting. These appear to be claw marks.
I mean, but once you learn the fights, then it's the same thing. They're
Over
not
here.
hard.
Look.
No, that's the thing. G rank's still fucking terrible. It's like But margin of error, like you can be a god and still get two taps. Like it's a different. You're in a flow state because you're like at the point where I can't get hit. Because if I get hit, I'm dead. But then you're still doing max damage. You still have the best weapon. You're doing optimal shit. But that little margin of error, like, puts you on your toes and kind of makes you better. It kind of realize, oh shit.
Scoutflies seem to be reacting.
Especially like back in the day with the gunner, because the gunner used to have literally half of the defense. So everything was a one shot. Or worse. No, it was actually everything was a one shot, but then there was a skill called, I think, temper or focus or some shit where it would take you to, it was basically like indoor or like a focus band.
Yeah.
They had to use a focus band. Again, so if you're using the focus band, that's like a damage skill. So you kind of had to make concessions. You had to make compromises. Am I nice enough to not get one shot, or do I use a focus band? It's either you use a focus band or you fucking double down, and there's something called heroics, where you had.
I know heroics. Yeah, lower your health, the better.
So if you had half your health, you would get level 1 heroics. If you had 20% less health, you had maximum heroics, and that shit was simple. So if
you just have to be 35%, and then you just get everything.
And if you're getting one shot anyway, if you're that nice, you may as well do heroics. So you would do heroics, and you would do like fucking a third more damage. So your clear times will be better. But it's still that same margin of error, especially if you're getting one shot in. So you kind of really learn the fight. You learn the habit. You learn that, okay, I can't really slack here. I can't, be sloppy. It like tightens you up.
Yeah.
And then you go through it, so it's like a whole nother catalog. Especially fucking G-Rank Black Diablos. That shit was a fucking terror.
He's also a bit
But you learn to fight. And then from there, you kind of, okay, this weapon's not working. All right, let me do fucking G-Rank Dual Blade. And it's like, okay, yeah, you learn, mashy smashy early Dual Blade. But then how the fuck do you do fucking G-Rank Dual Blade? But then you really can't get fucked with it. So you kind of go, okay, this is the monster's habit. These are openings. These are attacks I gotta do. Let me not fucking run out of stamina. That shit works early. Let me just go in the monster's face and start fucking wilding out. That shit works at low levels. Then at G-Rank, no. You're fucking smart. And it's terrible because there's no knockback sometimes. So you would just lose fucking half your health in like 2 swings and you're not getting knocked back. So you're in front of the shit. So you're like, well, let me not just stand. Let me not be here because this fucking thing is melting me with no knockback.
When you get to the high rank in this game, you let me know what you think.
I will judge it fairly. I look forward to it because Hunter, it's usually good.
And I'm playing the fucking high level thing right now, and there's not too many margins of error, man.
Okay, which is good and honestly, if they kind of just incorporated, if they made, because that's the thing, like old high rank was just a little bit better than base, where G rank was just, it was fucked up too, because like the jump from high rank to G rank was fucking nightmarish. Because like you had to use high rank gear before you could actually get G rank gear, so you was just like literally getting fucking one shot, and then you get G rank gear, and then you get almost one shot. So like, okay, so you kind of have to build your way through G rank. So like that was a real fucking jump. So I'll check it out because like
I'm fighting fucking Kratos right now.
Kratos Dragon. Like I said, I haven't played. It looks good. I haven't played a new game, and I will judge it fairly.
Someone really just named himself Hunter.
Yeah, because, and even just off comparison to Iceborne, the only hard fight was Alatraeus. Yeah, Alatraeus when the game actually started to get, okay, this is actually, I have to learn to. I can't just, clear it once and then never do it again. It was Alatraeus, then they did Staffy. Staffy's just like a raid boss, but that doesn't really count.
I like Staffy. Staffy was fun.
Staffy was like it's a group effort. Cold Parap, same thing. And then St. Dallas was like the only actual like hard fight. Literally took like 26 times to clear it once. I'm like, oh, this is Hunter. But it's the last fight too, so.
Behemoth right there.
Understandable.
Behemoth is right there, and that took us so many attempts to take out. And we were in Master Rank gear.
Yeah, Behemoth. Behemoth. That was another. Yeah, true story. Behemoth. That was actually the first. That was the first wall. Yep.
We were in Master Rank gear, and we were just dying. Can you imagine if we were in high rank? Because that was a high rank monster. It wasn't even a Master Rank monster.
I love it. It was fucked. They call it extremist. Extremist.
Extremist. Yeah, because yeah.
Fucking great. But I'm like, here we go. I'm like, this feels familiar. Also, Asa's wilding blocking with a great sword, but that's okay. Like that's literally.
Now you know. Well, now you know how we feel in Final Fantasy XIV fighting that thing back in the day.
Well, there you go. I got a taste of the extremist.
Because it's funny because the fight was kind of the same. You had to hide behind the comets because if you didn't, when it casted meteor, anyone not standing there took 9,999 damage and died.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And if the raid didn't know what they were doing, everyone died, and then you had to start over.
Yep. There you go.
The worst is if the healers didn't know what they were doing, because they would just die, and then there was no one to revive anyone. There was no one to heal.
And,
It was just bad if people didn't know what they're doing, because if the tanks didn't know what they were doing, Extremith wouldn't have anyone to just... There wouldn't be anyone to take the damage, and the Extremith would two-shot everybody else.
Oh no, the tanks ability. Extremist, that was the real first last boss. That was the last boss before Ice Boss.
Yeah, Extremith had an aggro system, which I thought was very cool, actually.
Great.
There is a monster in this game that has aggro. There's one monster in this game where if you do enough damage to it, you get a red line to your hunter, and it focuses purely on you.
Oh, that's cool. Glad they brought that back. Yeah.
And it's good in the sense where if you know what you're doing, you know, if you have tank experience, like I do, you know to face the monster away from the fucking team.
Yep.
So when it shoots all its bullshit, it's just coming at you and no one else.
It was actually that used to be a skill. I think they got rid of it. That used to be a skill called taunt, and it was funny because Rajang had two. So it was the gunner Rajang and the regular. The regular Rajang suit is like super bright and fucking super saiyan.
Apparently, I have fucking aggro now, and I don't know why. Oh
so
my
the
god!
funny thing is with taunt, you would naturally draw the monster to you or whatever. So like the suit was super loud and obvious or whatever. So Rich, it was like that was our duo. Rich had a hunting horn, so he had a big loud ass fucking horn and was like taunt, and he had the skill punt, so the monster would only look at him. But the other Rajang, the gunner suit, you were basically a fucking super dark ninja. It was mad cool. Like you had like a that spell tag where they would have cover your face and like some Japanese shit.
Yeah.
It was that with like a Hayabusa fucking suit. So like it was like the extreme opposite, and you had stealth. So you had stealth and you had taunt. So like me and Rich would go in as the duo. Rich had the hunting horn. He was like, "Bro, he's making mad noises, attack me only," and I had the bow with stealth. So it was like really cool that like he had that complete contrast, dynamic.
You should see the hunting horn now. I was playing earlier with Justin, and he was just doing hunting horn shit, and his character was just doing little fucking jigs while it was happening.
I'll probably if I play with Berg, I'll start with the hunting horn. That way he can get some buff. Or watch the thing beat the shit out of fucking spider boys.
I did that one hunt with Berg, and I was like, I can't keep doing this. I will kill things too fast.
Yep. You gotta start a new weapon now. Start off with a bone charge blade or something. I don't know. Yeah, whenever I hunt with newbies, I'll just bring a new weapon. Like learn it that way.
Just fighting the Lalabrina.
Lalabrina.
Berg, what do you think of that thing?
It's fucking wildin'.
Yes.
Yeah, watch out for the spores that are floating down. You know, if you like paralyzed, then you don't touch them.
You know he does.
If you don't like paralyzed, then watch out.
I think I got bumped into one.
Some Resident Evil shit.
a very good design for a monster.
Very unique, and that's good. It gotta be memorable. Like fucking Barra. Fuck out of here.
Belro.
Dude, Archibald is great because it's Kratos.
I love. Listen, I'm here. Look, Ray down. Fucking right. It's like the best thing ever. Fucking rail dragon, rail candy dragon. Beautiful. Ray down.
Ray Dow was the bane of the fucking beta.
Great fucking name. It sounds cool. It's just a fucking nightmare. I'm like, this is what you fucking do. Ain't even the last boss. It's just fucking memorable. It's like Tiger. You gotta have memorable boss.
Exactly.
Become fancy. Naruga, you know, too shallow.
I mean,
You gotta remember the fight. Because if you just clear the fight, like, there's mad monsters and Rise are just fucking useless. You don't even fucking remember the name.
I remember Magnum Olive.
Magnum Olive, great. Who else?
I didn't play as much Rise as you.
But even then, like, do you remember any fucking thing on the way? Like, what's the name of that stupid fucking long weasel shit? I don't fucking know.
I have no idea.
Garbage place.
You remember that one fight though in World, right? We were trying to hunt that We were trying to hunt that brute Tigrex. Spinning, and then that spinning fire wheel asshole came in.
Hell yeah,
and then for some reason, Dodo Gama.
Dodo Gama.
Came in like, hey, I'm part of this too. Like, Dodo Gama, get the fuck out of here.
It's like Dodo Gama trying to tell the Dodo Gama this is not the place for you.
Fucking spinning hell wheel monster comes in. The fucking Dodo Gama showing up on the short bus. I'm like, bro, this is not for you, man. Sit down. Fucking simple.
It spent most of its time like on the ground, just like
blowing up. And everyone had blast too, so it was terrible.
Oh yeah, we all had blast. No reason not to use it.
Unlocked. I'm like, all right, well, we'll just kill Dodo Gama casualty on the way. I
think it eventually backed out. Like it knew.
Yeah, it was getting hit. It was not part of the fight. Casualty of the fight.
Spinning wheel just out of nowhere. Like when you think it was over and you're hitting the brute Tigris, the spinning wheel came out of nowhere.
Fucking spinning flame wheel. Yeah, Ergon's always been a bitch. I hate that. None of this stuff useful. It's fine. Now again, that's still at least memorable and very hateable.
Really remembers over Magnaros.
Dude, I had one where in Wilds where I was hunting a Rathian, I think. And then out of nowhere, a second Rathian showed up, and then a Rathalos showed up. There were 3 of them.
Oh shit.
And they're not fighting each other, they're all just fighting me.
It's my turf.
I spent most of the time, like, I would swing twice, dodge, swing twice, dodge. Because if I didn't, something was shooting fire at me. I wish I recorded it. It was ridiculous.
My God, I'm on fire.
Lalabrina.
You kill it?
Yeah, I killed it.
Yeah.
Lalabrina's good design, not very strong, but also you're in low rank, so.
Low rank, yeah.
You're gonna be zipping. Low rank is like the tutorial mode.
So I am noticing he's kind of like flying through it, which that's probably a good thing to get to the high rank or whatever.
It's meant to just show you how to play, honestly.
Yeah, it's also considerably way more cinematic.
Yeah.
Whereas, it was just before. It builds your own story in a way.
Nice work, Hunter. Let's return
So, like, you would have the quest board, but then you would do the quest in the timing that you wanted. It's kind of Mega Man-ish, where you kind of like, okay, let me fight this to get this weapon, kind of do better against this one. It's very Mega Man adjacent to old Hunter.
Yeah.
So you could
I mean,
go, okay, let me fight this, get this weapon. This weapon's better against this monster. Okay, this one's weak to lightning. Let me fight the lightning. All right, get the lightning weapon. All right, now let me fight this. So, or you could just fight the other thing in any kind of order. Or I want this suit first, so let me just make this suit.
Mm.
I mean, I kind of like
Which
how
is
they
a
did
little
the
more
high
better.
rank. So after low rank is basically the main story, and then high rank has its own kind of main story going on.
If you wouldn't mind,
Mhm.
I'd like to look
But
after
the
you
main
for a
story
while.
bits in high rank
He's
only
the only
unlock
witness
as
we
you
have.
raise your hunter rank. I kind of feel like
Ah.
they should have did that the whole game, but it's alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you fight a bunch of things,
Global.
and then you get like an urgent quest, and and then they do a whole story.
We'll be counting on you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, before, yeah, it would be 5 missions, figure it out. Urgent. The urgent was kind of a progression. Yeah. Do they
Yeah.
have urgent on low rank or no?
No, because all low rank is just based on
Story
story.
driven. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. So there's no quest for it. Okay.
No, there is a quest board. You can still do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You could fight monsters over and over, but there will be points when you progress the story that you're not going to be able to touch the quest board until you're done with that story area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once high rank rolls around, it's all just quest board.
Hey, have you been upgrading your weapon?
That
just
exactly.
got
So
out
that
to
makes
Don't give me that.
it's
It's a waste
all
of
quest
materials
for it. Yeah,
nonsense.
that's how
High rank
hunting
is all quest board. That's all I do now. It's all quest board shit.
I'm giving you some
There
materials,
we
so
go.
no
So that's
excuses.
the
Try
game.
it
There
out.
we go. Keep
And then
that
when you fight a thing, like if you don't even have to go to the quest board. You can just wander into the wild and start fighting something. It automatically turns it into an investigation quest
yeah.
pretty cool.
that anyone can join.
Very.
Like I started a few investigations once in a while, and like a random hunter joined. I was like, "What? Why did pop an SOS?" Somebody saw it in the lobby that I was in and joined it.
Mm.
That's very cool. Communal.
Alrighty.
I actually had someone join one of my story quests, and I didn't send out an SOS. I guess they were doing the same story quest
No,
at the same time.
Perfect.
That's not even what happened. It's if you start even doing your story shit, if I'm in the same lobby as you and I hit lobby member quests, I can see whatever you're doing, even if it's a story quest, and join it.
Well, some random joined my story quest. I was like, oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean, that's it, man.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not there to play with you guys. I had to work 12 hours. I just got out.
No, you're
And I'm
good.
hangry.
wow.
I'm
Can't
hangry.
complain.
I'm hangry. There's no food at home, so I need to figure out food before I even go home.
Uber Eats?
Yeah, but
bro.
I don't think I'm patient to wait right now. I'm hungry.
I mean, you could just do it, and then on the way home, just pick it. Like try to meet it right there.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
I'm driving home now, but I'm not going to do it while I'm driving. Why
Mm.
not?
Went by the old McDonald's or the Zaxby's.
Yeah, that's always a move.
Alrighty.
That's a Narder Claw. They changed it to that. Pretty cool.
Probably gonna do one more story mission, then I'm gonna call it.
Sounds good to me.
Perfection.
Yeah, the game grows on you. Like, I was only playing like an hour here or there, and now I kind of got sucked in, and I wanted to play a lot more than just an hour here or there. But I'm working all day, so. But
Makes sense. Bro.
you just need to find a weapon you resonate with. That is the biggest thing.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Catch the latest news here.
Everyone's ahead of me. It's all right.
I'm only HR 5.
I'm HR 0.
You do not have
I'm
the PS5
still in the story.
hooked up.
No, I don't have the game.
I know
No,
you
I
don't have
got
the
the
game,
game
but I'm
yet.
saying, do you have the PS5 hooked up?
Because it can be game shared by primary and secondary stuff. Whatnot.
Oh, yeah?
If anyone has it digitally.
Alright. So I'm gonna get it digitally. You said you could share the game?
there's a weird way on PlayStation to like be able to access the game from two different systems, but one system will always have to be online though.
Oh, that's that remote play shit, kind of like the Google Stadia. That's why they
No,
made
no,
that. That's why they made that Q shit, which is a discount PSP.
not,
How would
it's
you do a
not
two-player
even
though?
that. No, it's not even that. It's that you can set your account, your own account, as a primary or a secondary. A primary account, doesn't need to be online to play the games because they're your games. They can't hold that from you. But you can have your account as a secondary on a different console and still access your games. But they have to check to make sure you are connected to the internet to validate your license that you bought the game. Now, what you can do,
Sounds
this is
very
where you need
complicated.
to trust. No, but this is where you need to trust another person. Let's say Berg bought the game and is digitally. Berg could make these PlayStation his primary console, which means D will be always able to play the game because that is where your rights are. Bird can still access that game from a different system at the same time, but he has to be online because they have to confirm that you're Bird. So by putting your primary on somebody else's system, they have access to your games, and you still have access on your games elsewhere as long as you're connected to the internet.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
but
the issue because he
I don't think that's
doesn't.
the issue.
Yeah, that's
You're
kind
Yeah,
of.
describing something that's not even relevant right now.
No. I just was saying D doesn't need to have the game
But it's not
if
about that.
somebody else
It's
wants.
about where he's. It's not
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
like in
That's why I'm
another
No,
saying it's
no,
not
state
no.
for my
relevant.
I
PlayStation.
heard that, but
Then
you asked him if he had the PlayStation. He said, "Yeah, right."
No, I don't. No. Well, it's not
Oh,
set up, but it's in Atlanta, so yeah. It doesn't.
oh.
The solution would be if the fucking Steam Deck version was a complete ass, because that'd be fine.
Oh
But
no,
I'm
I
hesitant to
heard.
buy
I
this shit
heard
because
this
I heard it's
game
fucking
can't.
horrible.
Yeah, this game can't. It can't even run on good PCs well in some people's
Yeah,
cases.
so I'm
So
like,
it's definitely not gonna run on
it'd
the
be
Steam Deck.
wonderful because I'd be playing right now, but I'm like, I'm not.
You can try it.
I'm considering. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, I could burn the 60
or
or
D, why don't I mean
not play it.
if you're mostly ending up here because of work, why not just put the PlayStation at Rich's house?
Because now it's not. Now I'm literally all over now. So I'm not even in New York a lot.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Especially this month. Yeah, this month I'm literally. So now tomorrow I'm going back to Atlanta. So I'm not even gonna be in New York,
Mm,
but I'll be in Atlanta for 3 days. So that's pretty good. I could probably set it up tomorrow.
Do you
Yeah, I'll set
have
it up tomorrow.
an idea of when you're gonna be settled in somewhere or no?
No, so I'm at Atlanta from Tuesdays to Thursdays, like consistently, and then I
Oh,
work the weekend. And the weekends I'm in other states. So that's
oh,
the only consistency is Tuesday. The only consistency is Monday night through Thursday night. But Monday and Thursday are travel days, so I don't know if those count. Those don't really count.
yeah.
yeah.
That's how it's gonna be until at least November. In November, I have to take a leave of absence. So I'll be in school 4 to 5, either 5 days a week or
They
6
must be
days a week.
telling us to follow them.
But right now, I have to kind of stack money
Greetings
until
to
November. So November is
that we got off on the wrong.
that's the inevitability. So,
Right.
Stack paper.
yeah, which
Stack.
sucks paying rent, but that's okay. I need a car, so that's the myth. I need a car by November, and I need to have at least some kind of stack for rent.
You okay?
I guess I'm not gonna I need to be
You,
instructor
you
by then, or I
stack
need some kind of
bundles.
that I'm not looking forward to, but that's part of growing up being an adult. So that's fine.
Let's follow them.
Yeah,
Lame.
Stack
it's my
bundles.
every day, and that's why I'm at work for 12 hours today and yesterday. I came into this
There you
job
go.
at 8 this morning, and I'm just getting out now.
Goddamn. I hope you got some money in the S&P 500, bro. 'Cause you can't keep doing it.
Stack bundles.
I know.
Tell me you got
I
some
know.
kind of
I
asset.
like,
I'm sorry
you know.
for losing my cool back.
You're like, yeah,
Well,
guys, fucking 30 and shit.
Groveling.
Yeah, maybe 15 more
right
years
now
of
I'm
this shit.
trying to get rid of my debt, so
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't have a lot,
Yeah.
but I have debt because I bought a car. Because car is expensive.
You
No,
need
well,
it.
I
'Cause it's not
needed a
New
car.
York.
Yeah, I'm not in
I'm
New
about to
York.
be like,
I needed a car.
I'm probably just get something for like 2K. I'll probably get with the fucking tax refund now I think about
Oh
it.
no,
Actually, the tax refund is question.
I did it the future-proof way. I went and got a 2018 that did not have a lot of miles on it because I'm not trying to be fixing a car and changing
Element.
cars every couple of years. So I had to take out a loan to do that, and that's my debt.
That'll
I
do
need
it.
to
Makes
pay
sense.
back this loan. Yeah, but not in New York. Like, I never had a car. I've had my license forever. I did not need
No
one in
need.
New York, but here I did because
Yeah.
I have a 15-minute drive to work, but that's 15 miles. There's the.
It looks like a 3, bro. I got a fucking 50-minute drive to school, and I look, it's a fucking 11-hour walk. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because it's
I'm like,
not in
That's
New York.
crazy.
hell no.
Yeah.
11 hours? I'm like, the fuck? Same state. All right.
And
50-minute drive. I'm like, that's not so bad.
I used to have a way to be dropped off, but it sucks when you go in at 8, you get done at 7, and then you gotta wait like a half an hour or something to be picked up, and then it's like,
Yep.
you don't have time to do that. Like,
So,
you
man,
need a
you
car,
gotta, I've realized that it's just non-New York is just a different way of life. You like, because like right now, I come in, I fly in, and then I go straight to the rental car. The rental car is like maybe like $90 a week, so that's kind of like my car payment, but it works out because I drop. So I come in, pick up the car, drive to work, then I drive back and forth to school. Then that Thursday, I drop off the rental car, get on a plane, go to work. That's kind of like the routine I have. But I'm like, at least,
I don't want to say that 90 a week is something. I probably wouldn't rush to get a car if that's all you gotta.
right.
But I'm sure you have to do gas and stuff too, right? But
yeah, but it's like $20. It works because like I was looking how much a car costs, or at least a lease, and I'm like, a lease is like 500 a fucking. I'm like $5 a month. I'm like, this is kind of cheaper.
You kind of thriving with the rental shit, to be honest with you.
I mean, I gotta adapt. It's the adaptation because I'm just like I expected to have a car by now, but I'm like shit just kept coming up. So I'm like, all right, well, I gotta do something. So it's just an expense. So I'm like, all right, just same as groceries. All right, this is what it costs for groceries. This is what it costs.
You know that 90 a week is less than the bus, is less than the metro fare.
Right?
That is true. That is true.
Well, it's not. But yes, to
sometimes
try
it's like
to
90 a week.
deter you, I guess, to try to deter you,
I'm trying to make sense of it. And if I gotta keep going, I'll keep, because it kind of works. Like I got the hack, because sometimes it's like
long as
$15 a day.
Consistent.
Yeah.
As long as you can.
What I've been doing, the rental car lady. Like, oh, how are you going there, Mr. Hurst? I'm like, oh, hey, how you go? Because I was coming to like fucking midnight and shit. Like, I've been here. How you doing? Yeah, okay. I be asking for deals. I'm like, yo, hook it up. What?
What's a truck?
My monthly car payments right now is $497. That's not counting gas. That's
Alright.
not counted whatever else I need to do for the car.
Parking
But
and
granted,
shit.
I'm paying off the car. Once I pay off the car, then I'm only gonna be paying like one something for insurance. But it's still a hole that you set yourself in for that convenience. And if you have a consistent way to get a car that doesn't eat up your time, it's costing you less than it would cost the hole that you would put yourself in to actually own a car. So
Right. It's kind of clean because like now I get to try different cars. I don't have to really worry about my own insurance. I can just kind of, you know, I don't have to park it. Well, I park it, but I don't have to like keep it parked for like if I'm away for work or whatever. I just drop it. It's a clean solution. It's working for the most part. Yeah.
You just don't have your own. That's the only
That's what I
caveat.
mean.
That's the only caveat.
I will need it when take the leave of absence. That's like the only thing. But I have time till that comes up.
yeah.
But for the most part, it's not ideal, but it's working. It's a workaround.
I actually found out what car I wanted by doing the rental things at first when I needed a car. And then I drove a Malibu 2020, and I'm like, this car has the leg room that no car has. And it's my type of car. It's just sleek, and it's not stupid or boxy. And I'm like, this is the car. And then I went to the dealership and put myself into a hole to get the car. So
Listen, you like what you like. Yeah, the Kias have been decent. Like the Kias are not bad. They're like super futuristic. I think the Nissan was decent. And yeah, I'm kind of just I'm trying out the ones that kind of feel good. But it's good because I got a variety of shit. It's always like a mystery.
you don't want a cyber truck. Give us the cyber truck.
Yeah, motherfucker, they're gonna egg my shit. I'm good. That shit is so that shit is a revile. That car is revile, bro. I'm not gonna get caught stepping out of that shit. You crazy? I'm gonna get fucking judged and egg. What are these guys doing? They wilding.
They all wilding. No fuck.
Fucking Cybertruck, this shit gonna fucking murder the trunk closed on my hand and can't open the fuck out.
Oh, you seen those videos?
I've seen mad bullshit. I'm not doing it. People say that, yeah, I hate it. Can't sell the shit. Oh god. Half blast.
I just got home, so I will come back in if you guys are still here, because I gotta unwind and figure out food and stuff.
Yeah, man. We chilling. La.
Peace out. Oh, that sounds like the spider.
This Rathalos fighting, it's fighting me like it's got something to fucking prove.
Right, peace out for now.
Later.
No, it's fighting me like it's got something to fucking prove.
Let me get out.
Go get this food, man.
They definitely made this, like, Rathalos in this game the most aggressive it's ever been. It's crazy.
That's good. Conga la la.
It doesn't stay on the ground very long. And it shoots fire.
That's how the blue Rathalos used to be. Instead of they kind of just incorporated it. Yeah, blue Rathalos was a fucking bitch. The old school one, it was never on the ground. I was just like, this is fucking stupid. And they used to just like fly in a circle. I'm just like, bro, he's never fucking here. And use flash bombs to get it there. Yeah, blue Rathalos, that was the original king of this guy.
Tell him to this one.
Yep, Jesus. And I'm gonna do it. Watch out, Bergie's eating.
Oh, he's building up his fart gas.
Wario ass motherfucker.
Yes.
I need a fucking flag. splash pod.
It's good design. They did a good job.
Oh!
I
He
got
dropped
that.
out of the sky and just landed on it.
I hope his suit don't look good. I don't want to fight this shit again.
The suit looks mad cool. It's got dreads and shit.
Fuck. Well, I don't like dreads.
We'll see what it does. It might, might be good. Good buck.
I forgot what it does. I don't remember.
Oh God, he's wilding. Barry got a block.
Moving to a new area.
And he's running.
You need to be running. You need to be healing. You can shoot. You can pop a potion with your weapon out. Push that stone. Might be in the past.
Here you go, D. You want to see this fucking obnoxious Rathalos?
What's up?
There he is.
Nah.
Dave, you want to see this obnoxious Rathalos? Here it is.
I want to speak. Ooh, that's sweet. Get out, okay. Always got the tattered wings. But...
It's because his tempered. I don't remember if this one's tempered.
Oh, tempered. I'm like, yeah, why?
Kind of locked it down, but it's gonna start moving down. Earplugs.
Absolutely.
There it is. Look at the way this thing fucking moves.
Mm-hmm.
Rub down.
Heels inbound.
Claw attack.
Blokes is debilitated.
Let's do depth diving.
I'm gonna drive by. Great. Well, I like that side step.
It fucked itself over. It got caught in vines.
Caught. Got wrapped up.
Oh, Kirby gets the wall.
Freaking conga.
There's a green conga too. Shit. Green and purple conga. Purple conga is the green conga. It's so sweet.
Fuck down.
Fries.
I'll ride with you.
Oh, mounted it.
I'll just hop off for now. Here we go.
I bet you're always mounting shit.
Almost there.
Meanwhile, I'm still fucking getting used to my weapon and hitting big frogs.
Bro.
Big frog.
Weapon.
me up there. By the way, Berg, if you're in the air and you hold circle and triangle, you're gonna kind of do the you're gonna do the Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
You're gonna drive your sword down from the air, stabbing the thing below you.
Oh, nice. You mean the Aerith dive?
Yeah,
Sephiroth.
it's this one.
The old Aerith splash.
It's this shit. Watch. I'm in the air. Here I go. Oh, I got kicked.
Sephiroth.
Oh, get him around six.
Get him out of here. Conga ass.
That's the Conga. That's your favorite monster, bro.
My favorite one that kill.
You gotta fight him like 3 more times.
God damn it.
That's the Conga.
Then his minions are in the way.
Oh yeah, it doesn't hurt. It does hurt shit.
The Congo don'ts and shit. It's the Conga dudes.
Fight the fire chicken.
Fire chicken.
What else would you call it?
It is a fire chicken.
Yeah, it's pretty much a fire chicken.
A hot chicken.
It's a hot chicken.
Or would you rather me be extra and call it a spicy nugget?
That's hilarious.
That's what it is. It's a spicy nugget.
That's the hot sauce cockatrice.
Yeah, basically, it's this game's Yon Cuckoo.
Oh, is it? Is it Cuckoo in there?
Cuckoo's already in it.
Right, but
So
it's the second. Yon Cuckoo is the second monster you fought last time I played a Monster Hunter game pretty seriously.
Oh, okay.
And this is the second.
Further up.
Nice work, Hunter.
Okay.
Let's report back
They
to
basically
the
replaced it. It's interesting because Cuckoo's like never been hard, so
No.
He's a little rough in this game.
that's good.
I heard
Give him a
all
buff.
about your great exploitation
There you go.
in
That's the
dragging
fuck.
off the pink
Bandit.
lady.
He's not like hard, but he's not like he's a high rank monster.
Puny hovel back
Yeah,
there.
Cuckoo was basically your test
But
before.
of course,
Like your
friend, the
actual
White
monster
Wolf
before you
Forest is
find
now your
rappers.
forest, too.
It's good. They had your frog boy. That's the first monster you fight. I guess that's the new
Yeah.
Azurus.
Catacabra? Yeah, that's the first monster you fight. It's basically the Great Jagras of the game.
Say, a Doshanama pelt.
That's good.
Brown fur,
Great
heavy
Jaggers.
fangs,
Jaggers.
ridges on its forehead.
Jaggers.
Brown pelts. Big no. Fur is rough. And besides, brown fur everywhere. No need. Two
Catacabra.
little now, them and their big kahuna. Ooh, you don't want to get messy with that one.
You don't want to get messy with that one.
About the other monsters in the forest.
Bird trying to
Ever
find more
seen a big
hunger.
white monster come through?
The bird trying to get for this dialogue and roll credits.
Monster.
Hunger dialogue.
You
I'm
don't
fucking
think
hungry.
that
Conga
monster
times
is
50.
creature? Many times it drags shiny, not white.
Yeah, I
It's a
don't.
garbage time.
I don't like the
Shows up when the
conga.
sky falls out.
Oh, you're not gonna like the
Too bad.
Terrifying.
You're gonna love it.
Sky falls out.
I got my food since
Yes,
my
yes,
girlfriend
sky
ordered me
falls
McDonald's.
when the
Your
sky
Jarkin doesn't fart.
Bad.
It has fire.
That's a sneaky
We
deed.
need to learn our language.
Again, I'm hangry. It doesn't matter what it was.
Oh, you
As
are
long as I could
That's
live,
yes.
and as long as I did not have to live.
You'll hit send.
We have
It's here
spoken
early. The
since
fuck?
times of
Okay.
old, when we served as water purifiers. However, that is no longer. Today we use your
Thanks.
speech for
What weapon is Berg using? I haven't.
Oh,
Sword and shield.
Sword and shield.
Yes.
That's a default weapon?
Tribute to
No, the default weapon that they give you is great sword, and then you can switch off of it after the first sequence in the beginning of the game.
Yep.
I suppose we'll be going then.
They don't even make you fight, really, do they?
Until our next
Not
No.
really.
Part
You
of the
you, you
initial-
you do a cutscene with it, and then like, oh, you can change your weapon.
The Doshakama must
Yep.
be traveling in a pack, and they have a
Wait, Chronic, have you played this already or no?
I'm playing it right now.
With a strong
Oh.
wind leader.
You're not playing Marvel Rivals.
I am, actually.
Let's head back to you.
I actually got Marvel Rivals to work on the Steam Deck, so we could play some more, Frank.
Mm.
That's the one thing I
I
got.
also don't mind to play because I've been practicing the human torch.
Steam Deck
Took
is
me like
weird
a
because
month
there's
to
a lot of
figure it
games that just aren't fucking optimized for it.
It is very hard. Yeah, because it wasn't working for like a month. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
I don't
So
suppose
what's
it would
the-
hurt to see what
Like I would read articles about how like games just aren't optimized, like, and then these articles specifically saying how does this game run on the Speed Deck? I'm like, on the Steam Deck. I'm like, it's that bad that you have an article fucking dedicated to it.
Yup. It's that
Hard
bad.
out here. You know,
It's that bad.
it's hard out here.
What weapon do you use, Cody?
Me?
Go.
He's a charge lane.
Gunlance.
Oh, you're Gunlance guy now.
Glance.
I've always loved Gunlance.
The glance.
I've always
I
known
hear
you
this.
doing the charge lane.
It's every boom.
I
Charge lane.
really shied away from Gunlance because Gunlance is usually part of the Lance tree.
Mhm.
So
That irked you?
well, no, it just made it annoying.
Mm.
Yeah, they said they fixed a lot of the movement and shit, so it's good.
Oh, the movement's great.
Yeah, the
I
movement
totally
really
said,
good.
'cause
No.
speaking of the old land,
Get
there was
back
no
here.
forward movement with the old land. You had to literally turn around.
Oh,
and
Angry
hop
Monkey,
backwards
go
to
away!
move
I don't want
forward.
you.
Oh, wow.
Fight it.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
Hunter had a
I'm-
lot
I'm
of
fighting
weird
the fire
forward
chicken.
movement.
I'm gonna roll credits.
Credit time.
Credits time. Oh, this thing. God damn it. No, I'm using Meld Studio and it's freaking.
How is that? I've been
It's-
hearing good things.
It's okay.
It looks pretty good for the stream.
Well, I mean, it's already crashed once, so it's like I don't know how I feel about it exactly. But the thing is, they're constantly working on it, so I'm just gonna let them cook, and hopefully it'll get better over time.
They keep working on it. Give it a month.
No, they work on updates for it every 2 weeks, so I'm assuming it's gonna get more stable over time.
Chronic,
And I-
what HR are you?
What?
What HR are you?
I'm a
4?
deafen.
Oh, you're like me. You're playing it casually. Okay.
Alright, y'all. That was a stream. Thank y'all so much for watching. We're live on the recap. You've been chilling with the ThunderPals. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the ThunderPals YouTube channel for more Monster Hunter, Wilds, and other things gaming. If you wish to be notified whenever we post to go live, smash that bell, smash the social medias, join the Discord. Big up all the names on screen right now, because without them we wouldn't be here. As well as all you other Thunderheads, whether you've been here for minute 1 or minute now. Your continued support is deeply appreciated. I'm not gonna raid I just want to get on out of here. We'll raid next time. And we're ending Light Blue Yoshi, but welcome. But the previous stream got killed, so I had to start over. When I start over, continue with a new stream. But yeah, we're gonna get on out of here. But most importantly, you guys have a good one. ThunderPals out.